Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Dr. Lee and I come from Bukit Mentajam, the northern part of Peninsular Malaysia, Semenanjung, Malaysia. So you may have probably heard of Butterworth or Pride. So it's very near to my hometown, which is Bukit Mentajam. Okay, and actually it's quite near to the southern part of Kedah, Bukit Mentajam. There are two towns which are quite near to us. One is Kulim, the other is Sungai Petani. Of course, Sungai Petani is further. Nearer to us is Kulim. So it's another state, but very near to Bukit Mentajam. Okay, so I come from Bukit Mentajam. I'm now at this present moment, I'm staying in Kluang Johor, the southern part, for one north, one south. Okay, so right now I'm in Kluang Johor. So welcome to my channel, my YouTube channel, and welcome to my program. I'm actually uploading my book, which is Dr. Lee's Method, English Grammar Level 2. Now this book is a bit special because I've written it in two languages, Bahasa Melayu and English, but only for the explanation part. For the exercises, of course, I cannot use Bahasa Melayu. I use English 100%. The reason I did this was because I had a lot of requests from my subscribers and from the buyers, those people who bought my books. They requested that I use Bahasa Melayu to explain so that it is easier to understand. So because of that, for this book, I use what we call Dui Bahasa, bilingual. Only for the explanation, but English and Bahasa Melayu. But for the exercises, it's the same. Okay, now this book has 40 lessons. Level 2. Level 1, which I have already uploaded every single question and exercise and page in my YouTube channel. It has 38 lessons. For level 2, there are 40 lessons. So if you look at, if you have this book, you can actually look, if you don't have it, doesn't matter. You can look at the content here. 40 lessons altogether. And altogether 133 pages. So right now, we are at lesson 16. So we have another 24 lessons to go. We are now at page 41. Altogether 133 pages. So actually it's quite a long way to go. But we are in no hurry. I am in no hurry. Because for me, I prefer to teach and I prefer my students to learn step by step, rather than to just be like remember the hare and the tortoise. I prefer to be the tortoise because if we rush, of course we can do a lot, but how many percent of it goes to our brain, we can remember. See, so it's better to teach little by little, but we absorb 90%, then we tend to do a lot, but we absorb 10% because it's simply too much. Okay, so if you look at this exercise, agreement means agree. The verb agrees with the subject. Now remember this, the basic rule. There are, as I have told you so many times, there are 7 pronouns in English. I, you, we, they. Usually they are in the same family. He, she, it, another family. So total 7. I, you, we or they, we use have, no S. But he, she, it, we have S, has. Okay, so this is the first thing we have to know. The second thing I want you to know is, we use have and has, number 1, to show that something belongs to us. I have a car. She has a car. So belongs to. That's number 1. That's the meaning of has and have. The second function of has and have is to show that it's for an action. An action like ironed, finished, okay, eaten, gone. To show that the action has happened, just happened, or already happened. But we do not know when, or we do not mention when it happened. Okay, we only say already. We say just, but we don't know when, or we do not mention when. Because if you want to mention when, like yesterday, 2 days ago, then we ironed yesterday, last night, 2 days ago. When you say we have ironed, no, we don't say. I see many students writing like this. I have done my homework yesterday. No, you cannot say that. I did my homework yesterday. I have done my homework already. So when we use has and have plus an action, we only tell people that the action has been carried out. Maybe just done it or done it some time ago, but we can still see the effect. We can still see the result. Okay, we can still see it at the time we are speaking. That's how we use has or have plus a past participle. So number one, you can see we have. Number two, he has. Number three, you have. She has. It has. I have. They have. She has. It has. And then we, you can see we have. They, you can say they have. Number two, look at the back with the green that I underlined in green. Ironed, we have ironed. That means we have done the job. The clothes are all very nice, already done. He has a few toy aeroplanes. It means to say the toy aeroplanes belong to him. Finished means you have done the job. We can see the effect. We can see the result. Here has many stems means to say mempunyai. Okay, that means the stems belong to you. Has been raining. Remember the word been. Been is for has, have, had only. So when you use been, or when you see the word been, there are only three answers: has, have, or had, past tense. Okay, because been belongs to has, or have, or had. And then I have not swept. That means the job is not done. The floor is still dirty. That is the meaning. They have a big bungalow here. I'm sure you know that you own the bungalow. Here the same, has a few interesting novels. That means you own the bungalows, or the novels belong to you. Has eaten means to say you are still full. The food has not been digested. The plate is already empty, but the plate is still there. Okay, so it means it has to do with now. We have many tables. That means we own the tables. They have not gone. That means they are still here. At the time we are speaking, they are still here. They have not gone. So has and have very much has got to do with now. Okay, at the time you are speaking. Okay, now if you have this book, then you can turn to page 40, 41. If you don't have the book, it's okay. I will read and you just listen. Okay, now page 40. We have ironed our uniforms already. Not yesterday, not last night, not ago. Already means the job is done. The clothes are all very nice and very beautifully done. There are no more creases. The job is done. The effect is there. The result is there. So we say we have ironed. He has a few toy aeroplanes at home. That means the aeroplanes belong to him. You have finished your housework already. That means everything is done. You can see everything properly done. She has many stamps in her album. That means the stamps belong to her. It has been raining for the past few hours. Remember, been is used for has, have, past tense, had. When I say it has been raining, like here a few hours ago. For example, now it's 2 o'clock. Then it started to rain at 12. If I say it has been raining for 2 hours, or it has been raining since 12, That means at the time I am speaking, there is still rain. The rain, it has not stopped. That's why we say has been or have been plus an ing. Okay? I have not swept the floor yet. That means at the time I'm speaking, the floor is still dirty. Okay? They have a big bungalow by the seaside. Here it means the bungalow belongs to them. Okay? She has a few interesting novels. Again, the same. The novels belong to her. It has eaten all the food in the bowl already. The job is done. That means the stomach is full, not yet digested, and the bowl is empty. And the bowl is still there. Okay? Because has and have plus a past participle, a verb, means to say that it has to do with now. At the time you are speaking, it is still connected to the present time. We have many tables and chairs in our classroom. That means belongs to us. They have not gone to bed yet. That means they are still awake. They are not sleeping at the time you are speaking. Okay? Now, if you look at exercise 8, this part. When you talk about one, you use has. He, she, it, put an S there. Has. Of course, we don't say I have one book. I say I have a book. I ate one egg. No, I ate an egg. A-E-I-O-U. Pronunciation, use vowels, you use N. So when you have more than one, you use have. If you have one, you use has. So remember, he, she, it, put as usually. Now look, this means all. Rabbits, you must put S, so have. Okay? Tina and her sister. You see the word and you understand more than one. So you use have. This means one. So kitten, no S, but you use has. The verb you put S. Mira's sister. Sister only one. How do you know sister only one? Because there's no S, so you use has. John's uncle, the same. Only one uncle, so you use has. My father is also one person, one father. So you use has. Peter is one person, has. That cat, that is one. Cat cannot put S, but the verb you must put S, has. The farmers, many, because of the S here, so you use have. Those means many. Dancers got S means many, so you use have. Wendy is one person, so you use has. Okay? And then you look behind. The green colored, the words that are underlined in green. Ears. Ears means it belongs to these rabbits. So the usage of has and have is for you own that thing. It belongs to you. But here I told you already, been. Remember that been is for has or have. Past tense had. Has spots means to say the spots belong to the kitten. Has finished means to say the job is done. At the time you are talking, you use already. That means you can see the results. Okay? Or it has just been finished. But you do not use yesterday, or you don't mention the time, or you do not know the time. Has painted means painted the wall. Has painted means to say you can see the result. Maybe it's another color. Maybe it's still wet. So I have painted the building. She has painted the wall. So you see the wall has a different color. So that is the effect of the result. Then you must use has or have. Has not gone, that means the person is still here. Has gone means the person has left. The person is not here. Has caught means to say maybe the mouse is in the mouth here. Or maybe there are 3 mice, left 2 only, so he has caught 1. Okay? Farmers have planted means to say you can see on the ground, wow, all vegetables everywhere. That is the effect or the result. Have performed means their turn is over. Maybe you can see them sitting and then they are fanning themselves or they are chit-chatting because their dance is already over. Has not found means to say her purse or her keys are still lost. has not found. At the time we are speaking, it's still not in her hand. Alright? So, let me read the sentence. These rabbits have long ears. Here it means belong to. Tina and her sister have not been to Vietnam before. I told you already. Been is used for has or have. If it is in the past tense, you use had. This little kitten has spots on its body. Belongs to. Okay? Mira's sister has finished her homework already. That means the job is done. You can see her book all written properly. Okay? The effect, the result is there. At the time you are speaking. John's uncle has painted the wall already. So that means the wall has a different color now. Or the wall is still wet. So that is the effect, the result. You do not mention when. You don't know when maybe. My father has not gone to work yet. That means he is still here. Okay, he has not left. That means he is still here. So you must use has or have. Peter has gone to his friend's house. That means he's there in the friend's house. At the time I'm talking, he's not in front of me. That is the effect. That is the result. That cat has caught a mouse. Same thing I told you just now. Maybe the mouse is in the mouth there. You can see, oh, he has caught a mouse. The effect is there. The result is there. Okay? Or it just happened. But we do not mention when. We don't know when. The farmers have planted vegetables in their farms. That means you can see vegetables on the floor. That on the ground. That is the effect. That is the result. Okay? Those dancers have performed on the stage already. You use the word already or just. But you do not use yesterday or you use any other day. The job is done. So you cannot say last night, yesterday. Cannot. If you want to say yesterday, then you don't use has or have. You just say we iron. You finished. Because you mentioned the time. Past tense. When you don't mention the time but the job is done, then you use has or have plus a past participle. That is the difference. Okay? Those dancers have performed on the stage already. Wendy has not found her purse. That means at the time we are speaking, her purse is still lost. That is why we say Wendy has not found her purse. Okay? Now, agreement is very, very long. We have already done 4 lessons just on agreement alone. This is my 4th video, still on agreement. There is one more to come. That should be the last. So you can see that agreement is very long, but it is very important because students do not know how to use. I still have students who I know in the upper secondary still telling me I has. Really? I has. You has. And I have seen students saying he have. So you see, book 2 is still considered basic. So it is better. It is better. I don't believe in rushing. I don't believe in, just flying across simply because, oh, I'm in Form 2, therefore I need to know Form 2 word. Definitely. But if you don't have Form 2 standard, you should go down. Make sure you can grasp whatever is below you before you go up to Form 2. That's what I believe. That is why I'm doing it step by step. Now it's level 2. Once level 2 finishes, then we can go up. We can go to level 3 and level 4. So nothing, there is no shortcut. That's what I mean. Okay? So do remember that without grammar, you don't have English. You can't tell a person that you know English, but you don't know grammar. Of course, speaking is different. Speaking is, as long as you understand what I am saying, and I understand what you are saying, then there is communication. Okay? It can be, spoken with vocab only. But in words only, in one word, without joining. Yet we can understand. I had an experience like this. This young lady spoke to me. She does not have any background in English, but she was learning. She was listening, and then she started to speak English. She started off speaking English with me. And, instead of saying we, we can go there, for example. You know what she said? She said, can go there. Can go there. Can buy this. Can sit down. She kept saying, and I kept thinking, what is long time, because I was with her for some time. And she kept telling me, So finally it came to my senses, actually she means we, She will tell me something, I know that she means the two of us, but why is she saying, Just tell me, can do this, can sit there. I keep thinking, what is Then finally, finally I realized, she means we. But she said, actually the is this one. This is the word that she was using. She said, So actually it's, most of the time in Malaysia, we say us, but it should be us. So instead of saying us or us, she said, But she got her message across, I knew what she meant, finally, of course. So I changed. Every time she said, I said, we. Sit down. I said, we sit down. I just turned it like that. And finally, she said, we. She got it. I was so happy. I was very happy. So this is the way, okay? So if you have not bought my books and you would like to buy either one or both, do remember to WhatsApp me 01978788299. Okay, and remember to give me a like, share and subscribe, and until we meet the next video, goodbye.